Fans, this is Brian Caudill, former Edgewood varsity baseball coach, current Edgewood High School staff member, and Cougar super fan with you. And today we are honored to be carrying Edgewood varsity softball versus Monroe in what will be a senior night to remember for our one and only senior, Evelyn Henson, who we have here on the program today and the pregame show. We'll talk to Evelyn in a minute. But first, we're going to dive into today's game with our head coach. Our head coach with me today also to my right, Wayne Henson. And yes, if you're watching this, you're probably wondering, hey, those two must be related. And in fact, they are. This is a father-daughter duo. And we're going to touch on that a little bit during this interview, what that's like for both of them. And we'll dive right into what we've got for today. So, Coach Henson, obviously senior night, double emotional for you with the daughter that is being celebrated tonight. But let's talk about the game in terms of Monroe comes to town. I looked at their record today. They have been solid overall. But is this a game where Edgewood, if the cards fall right, that we can find ourselves in this one?
Yeah, absolutely. We should be able to take this tonight. Monroe they've advanced from last year. They've progressed tremendously from previous years. They're a good opponent this year. This isn't a sleeper. Come in on senior night and take a win. We're gonna have to play.
That's right.
Their pitching is much improved from last year. Their hitting is much improved from last year. And we're gonna have to play ball to win tonight. So for sure.
Yeah, and I think the Cougars will be ready. One thing about being around the athletic program here at Edgewood for a long time is that these kids do get really motivated about senior night. Hopefully they're all ready, along with Evelyn, to show up and put out a great effort. And I really think they will. I'm with you on that. Let's turn our attention to Evelyn. So Evelyn here with us now, our only senior in the program. So that speaks to our youth, very young team. And sometimes you got to take your lumps with that young roster. But make no mistake, this young lady to my left has put together not only a tremendous senior season, but also a wonderful career here at Edgewood High School. So Evelyn, first off, I want to say congratulations to you. You've been a great member of this program. And as you look back on your career at Edgewood, let's first talk about that. What has this program meant to you in terms of your development as a softball player?
Well, this program is very important to me. When my dad took over to be the head varsity coach my sophomore year, things started rolling. I think he did a great job of developing our team, and softball season has always been the time of the school year where I get excited about playing, and everything just gets more exciting at that point.
Yeah, and we know, by the way, this is a multi-sport athlete here, talented across the board. But that's neat to hear you say that, because the main thing, and I think Coach would agree with this, is you want that development. Did the player from freshman year to senior year get better? And I can assure you that during that time frame, you certainly have improved. And to touch more on that, Evelyn, we're excited to share that you will be continuing to play softball at the collegiate level at Purdue University, Fort Wayne, after this year with the Cougars. So tell us about Purdue Fort Wayne, what drew you to them, and how excited are you to get on that campus and make an impact?
I am super excited. Purdue Fort Wayne is amazing. It's right across the border into Indiana, about 3.5 hours away. Division I, which I'm extremely gracious to have this opportunity, and I honestly can't even express my excitement.
And you know what, the thing with that is, and we'll get your take here too, Dad. I mean, it's to be a Division I athlete, you have to be at the top of your game. And especially today, because the colleges are using the transfer portal so much, to be able to get onto a college program as a freshman is a great reward. So, Dad, you probably had a pretty good feeling at some point that she's got the stuff to play at the next level. Just how rewarding has that been to play a part in that as she's developed to this level?
Super rewarding. Very blessed. She's worked very hard. I can't take a lot of credit for it. She had to do the work. She had to put the time in. She had to do what she needed to do in front of coaches when the opportunity was there. It was a joy supporting her. Weekend after weekend, going and watching the development.
Takes a lot.
Yeah, it takes a lot. There's a lot of highs and lows in the recruiting process. That definitely took a toll. Mentally stressed. The stress level was huge. One week you think you're going to be going one place, and then for whatever reason it doesn't work out, technicalities or whatever, and just it made she was a late signee, senior, going into her senior year, so we thought she had what it took to get there, and we held out a little bit, and she kept playing, got hot at the right time in front of the right people, and
got seen.
Got seen. Her travel ball coaches are amazing. The places that they put her, and getting in front of people, that really helped a lot. But ultimately, it goes back to the amount of work that she puts in that nobody sees.
Yeah, it's got to be exciting. For you. Just to be able to watch her at the next level. Well, we're going to finish with this, Evelyn. I do want to ask you about tonight's game. Obviously, some butterflies may be happening. Oh, wow, this is senior night. I'm sure you're used to playing in games that have value to you and things like that. Just what do you expect for tonight? And I know your teammates want to play well for you. What are your thoughts on tonight's game?
I think that this game is going to be a really good game. As you probably know, we lost last time to Monroe, so I think everybody is pumped up for this game, ready to go, ready to get it back, and I'm just very grateful and very happy that I get to spend my last home game with my dad as my coach.
That's fantastic. And I do know this, Evelyn. One thing for sure is playing with a young team, they rely on the leadership of some older players. In this case, you being the only senior, they've had to, ride your wave, so to speak, through the season. And I'm sure you do a little bit of assisting on your own with the different players. And, it speaks to your impact that you've made here at Edgewood, not only as a softball player, but as a person. Well, that's going to do it for today's pregame. Please join us live. We're going to carry the on-field festivities being directed by Rich Hazelwood tonight. We'll have a camera rolling for that, and then we will also be live streaming today's game on YouTube. First pitch of that one is at 5 o'clock. We'll close with this. To the Hensons, we wish you the best tonight. We wish the Cougars the best tonight. And congratulations on a wonderful career to you, Evelyn. And let's get that dub.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
Yep.